Hi, I'm Haley and welcome back to my channel. I'm super excited because today I'm talking about the new Kayali Vacay in a Bottle mini perfume set. I definitely have some thoughts on this one, so if you want to know what I think about all of the scents and whether I think this set is worth it, keep on watching. So to get started, this set launched pretty recently, both on the Kayali website and at Sephora, where it retails for a cool $100. You get 4 mini perfumes in the set, and they're all 10 mils or 0.33 fluid ounces, which is a pretty standard mini or travel perfume size. First of all, I think this is so dang cute. I love the colors and I absolutely love these mini bottles. I think they're so much more fun and usable than like a roller ball or a purse spray. So I'm really happy that they chose to go with these adorable little mini bottle designs. And like I was saying, I think that the fun colors of all of these is so cute. It's also really nicely boxed, which would be really nice for a gift. So I think that is definitely a plus. So I think the overall concept for this collection is really fun. So each of these corresponds with a different vacation location. So we have Marrakech in a bottle, Capri in a bottle, Maui in a bottle, and Maldives in a bottle. I will say I have been to 3 of these countries or locations, except for the Maldives, which I thought was really fun because it's a fun experience to kind of see if this compares to my actual scent memories of Morocco, for example. So I think this is a really fun, cute, and kind of compact collection where everything goes together, and I really appreciate that. Additionally, I do think the price is pretty steep, but I think that the size is fair. It's not a sample size or anything like that. It is a full travel size amount, and I think broken down, if these were each $30, you would be saving around $20 by buying this set. So like I said, these are available on the Kayali website or at Sephora, but they are limited edition. So it's only available in this set and only available online at Sephora. So you can't try them in store, you can't buy individual bottles, and you can't buy the larger size. So that is a plus or a minus depending on how much you like these. They won't be available again. So first of all, one thing I want to know is that I haven't watched any reviews for these perfumes yet. I've worn them all at least 2 times. So I did a kind of quick 2 spray try on for each of these when I first picked it up. And then I did a full wear, like around 4 or 5 sprays each when I actually did my full wear test. So I feel like I have some good thoughts at this point, but I do want to say I haven't watched any reviews from other YouTubers or read any reviews on the Sephora website or anything like that. So I'm fully basing my opinions of these perfumes based on my personal wear. So the first major issue that I have with this set is the price and the fact that it's not available in store at Sephora. So that combined with the fact that these are only available as a set make it so much harder for people to try these out in store, see if they like them before committing to the full $100 price tag that comes with this set. Because basically you're paying the price of a full bottle of perfume to take a gamble on 4 minis that you're not even gonna know if you like because you're not able to try them in store. So for that reason, I think this is really only going to appeal to people who are big Kayali fans or people who really like to keep up with new perfume releases. Additionally, I really think that people who won't be bothered by the fact that these are limited edition are going to get the most value out of this. So for example, people who really are signature scent wearers and like to buy the same bottle of perfume over and over again probably won't get a lot of value out of this set because they won't be able to buy full bottles of these if they fall in love with one of them. So my next issue with this set is surprisingly the wear time. I feel like a lot of Kayali perfumes are known for being very strong beast mode, if you will, fragrances, and that's been my experience as well. I recently purchased the Vanilla Candy Rock Sugar perfume that they came out with, and that perfume is a beast. 1 or 2 sprays and I'm good for hours and hours, but these just did not have the same wear time as other Kayali releases that I've tried. So for example, I feel like an eau de parfum normally gives me a 5 to 6 hour wear time at least, of course, depending on the perfume and the formulation. But with these, I feel like after the first hour, they really faded into a skin scent and it only got 1 hour strong wear, even with 5 or 6 sprays. I'm not somebody who's super into perfumes with really strong projection, but I do expect them to last on my skin, especially if they have a higher price tag. So if you're somebody who really loves your perfumes to be strong and you really want to project and have people smell your perfumes on you, I wouldn't recommend these because I just feel like they're a lot weaker than other Kayali perfumes. So now I'm gonna go through each of these perfumes individually, and then towards the end, I'll get into which of them were my favorites and whether or not I would recommend the set as a whole. So first up, I'm gonna be talking about Marrakech in a Bottle, which is the Morocco themed one. I absolutely love the bottle color on this. I just think it is so, so pretty, and I feel like it's perfect for the Morocco themed perfume. I love Morocco. I had the most incredible Christmas Day trip there many years ago, and I have very fond scent memories of my trip, and I just think it is such a beautiful country and it has such evocative scents associated with it. So I was really excited about this one. So this one is a very orange blossom and neroli heavy perfume. I'll pop the notes up on the screen, but we have top notes of orange blossom, pink pepper, and bergamot, mid notes of neroli and Turkish rose, and cedar in the base. So first of all, I'm not a huge fan of orange blossom. I don't dislike it per se, but it's just not something that I'm super drawn to. And while I do like neroli, it's not one of my favorite florals. So this is a perfume where you must love orange blossom and neroli to really get full enjoyment out of this perfume. But when it dries down, the cedar and the pink pepper really give it a spiciness, and I feel like that's where the Morocco theme really shines in this perfume. So I really enjoyed the dry down, and I thought it was really interesting and unique, and I felt like it was well developed and it really harkens back to that Marrakech theme. Is it going to be my go-to? No, probably not. But I think it's, like I was saying, interesting, a little unique, and with the twist that I really enjoy from Kayali. Next up, we have Capri in a Bottle, which is this adorable little lemon scented and Capri themed perfume. So a lot of perfumes do the whole Italian summer citrus theme, and I feel like this is very much in line with a lot of other popular citrusy gourmand perfumes that are also happen to be either Italian or Italian themed. So it's not really unique in that regard, and it reminds me a lot of other popular lemon gourmands like Xerjoff's Lyra or Ice Lemon Pound Cake from Bath and Body Works. All of these are very, very sweet takes on lemon gourmand scents. So the notes in this one are sugar and lemon with mid notes of raspberry and freesia with vanilla and musk in the base. And for me, this was just extremely sweet. And I do love gourmands, but they need to have a little more of a twist and more depth than this one does. But I will say this is the one that got me a really sweet compliment from a stranger when I wore it out. So I think that of the four, this would be the biggest crowd pleaser, especially given that those lemon gourmands that I already mentioned are already so popular. I think that if you already really love ultra sweet sugary scents, this will probably be your favorite of the four perfumes. But for me, it was just too sweet, and that's all there was to it. It's just sweet and lemony, and I didn't really get the depth or the complexity that I would have really preferred and wanted from this perfume. I love Lyra from Xerjoff, but this one is just kind of like a pale imitation of it, so it couldn't really deliver on that front. So the next perfume is Maui in a Bottle. First of all, I love Maui. It is absolutely beautiful. Clearest blue sky you've ever seen in your life. Just a really beautiful, beautiful place. And I think a lot of people were really excited about this one because it has a banana note, which is kind of unique. I could see banana having a little moment. Sometimes there's notes that end up being super popular and recreated in many different perfumes, but this perfume has banana and pear in the top notes with coconut and jasmine in the mid and vanilla and sandalwood in the base. So I thought this was going to be a lot more fruity than it is, but the jasmine in this is really strong. And unfortunately for me, my nose picks up the kind of jasmine note that is kind of dirty. So sometimes jasmine can be a little bit indolic, sometimes it can be a little dirty like BO, and I feel like that's what I'm getting here. And it's really unfortunate because a lot of times I do really enjoy jasmine, but not in this perfume, and it just takes me out of it when I wear it. I don't like it, and this is probably my least favorite of the four. And then last up of the four perfumes, I have Maldives in a Bottle in this beautiful translucent blue little bottle right here. This is so, so pretty. And this one is an aromatic perfume with rosemary and lemon in the top notes, banana and ylang ylang in the mid, and coconut milk in the base. So for me, this is more green, aromatic, and fresh than it is fruity, and I actually like it quite a bit. I think the rosemary lends it this really fresh green note, and it's really enjoyable. Paired with the lemon, it's just very fresh and aromatic in a way that can cut through the summer heat, and I really enjoy it. So if I was gonna rank all 4 of these, I would say my favorite is actually Maldives in a bottle, because I just really love a good, slightly aromatic freshie, and then Marrakech in a bottle because I really like that spicy cedary base. And then with my 2 least favorites being Capri in a bottle because it's just really sweet with not much else there. And then Maui in a bottle because I just didn't love that kind of dirty jasmine note that this perfume has. So overall, would I say this set is worth it? For me, not so much, because I feel like I would have appreciated the chance to try these in store before buying them as a full set online. It takes a lot of faith to commit to a $100 item that you can't try the individual scents of before purchasing. And would I buy any of these individually? I'm not sure. Right now, I do really like the last one, Maldives in a bottle, but will I like it enough to miss this when it's gone? I'm not sure. Plus, compared with the issues that I was talking about with wear time, I don't know how much value you'll get out of this unless you're a huge fan of Kayali. But I will say, if you are a huge fan of Kayali, you're probably not watching this video and you've probably already purchased this set. Overall, I do really like Kayali and I like what they're doing in the perfume space. I loved Vanilla Candy Rock Sugar. I think it's just really unique and cool, but compared to these, which are the next release following it, I feel like these are just more about style over substance. The set itself is really cute. They all go together. They look like gorgeous little jewels. So I think from a visual perspective, it all comes together and it looks great. But as far as the scents themselves, they're not that long lasting. A couple of them I really did not jive with, and I just feel like overall I would give it a miss. However, I do think some of these will be really popular with some people who aren't me. I could see Capri in a bottle really taking off among people who love those lemony gourmands, but for me, it's just not one that I'm super drawn to. But overall, I'm really glad that I tried these. I think the actual individual bottles are just absolutely adorable, and like I said, I love how they put them in the actual mini bottles and not in a purse spray or a roller ball or anything like that. So I think these are super cute. I think they'll be fun to play around with later this summer and when I'm traveling. And like I said, I'm happy I tried them. So have you tried any of these? Let me know in the comments down below what your thoughts were. If you're picking these up, if you're giving them a miss, let me know. I'd love to hear it. As always, thank you so much for watching and have a great rest of your day. Bye.